make sure we're live. Close out of my OBS. Oh, I thought I accidentally closed out of the whole tab by accident. That would have been tragic. It would have been tragic. Hello! We're riding today. Just like I said we would. Just like I said we would. Just like I said we would. It has been a good day. It has been actually a pretty half-decent day, if I do say so myself. I did say that I was gonna spend time writing today, and I did fully mean that. I'm actually gonna drag that over there, just close that tab, or minimize that tab, I suppose. So this will be fun. This will be fun. So, pretty much, like, summarizing the first little bit of it. Actually, give me just a second to do a thing. Make sure the audio is working too. Very quiet on the music, not gonna lie. Very quiet on the music. So I might go turn that up just a tidge. Put that somewhere like that. Okay. So, pretty much to recap where we are up to this point, just a nice little intro about how watching the Broncos 2023 offense felt. And then, so it's like, I start with a seniority thing, which is... Let me pull up Krita real quick. Just to show you guys, like, the thought process, or just to show the thought process. This looks like super basic, so it's gonna, like, zoom in here and say, like, so it's gonna be like, alright, so we're gonna go by seniority here. And then, so it'll flip to Garrett Bowles, and then we'll be like, no, not quite you, check back later. And then I'm gonna have to make a spot for, like, the fullback, even though I was trying to make it, like, 11 people on the field. I'm gonna have to, like, have a fullback position right here. Or maybe I'll just put him, like, separately in the corner, and that'll be, Mike Burton. So it's gonna go on a small tangent about Burton. It's like a paragraph, pretty much, as to how Denver acquired him and how they're probably not letting him go. So then we'll jump down to, like, alright, joke out of the way, Lamau. He is away from John Boyce's Devil Magic Chiefs, by the way. And then we jump down to Garrett Bowles, so it's pretty much going to be, alright, joke pick out of the way. Now let's get to the most beloved blocker the Broncos have had in the past 20 fucking years. Blop, Garrett Bowles. We kind of go on, like, this sentimental tangent about him. Going about... So it's like a story about, like, how 12-year-old me was really sad when Denver didn't draft Christian McCaffrey. And then, so there's that story. It goes over a little bit of Bowles' backstory. And then I'm just pretty much like, look, like, I'm not the guy to tell this story. This isn't, like, my place here. So I just get into, like, Bowles' football stuff. And so I'm just, let's see. So yeah, so I touch on, like, some of his numbers, graded out, like, 79-1. And then I just determined that, like, he is a cornerstone Bronco and he's not going anywhere. He is going absolutely nowhere. And that's where I'm pretty content and resolute in that sentiment, at least. So now we're touching on Courtland Sutton, and I need to pull up where I had my stats. God damn it. So yeah, now I just need to pull up Courtland Sutton's stats right here. So we got, so yeah, so I need his career stats. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty, lovely, lovely. So we have Courtland Sutton. we have that all squared away. So yeah, so the second offensive cornerstone here is Sutton. So it's going to be like the same kind of very small general amount of backstory. Just kind of like, oh yeah, had a nice rookie season, broke out in 2019, shredded his knee in the first game of 2020. 2020. And then came back, and it took him a couple of years to really get going again. But is 2024 now? That's pretty cool. It is basically going to be the gist of like this whole section here. So, okay, how do I start writing this? Let's see. Second offensive cornerstone here is wide receiver Courtland Sutton. He was a second round draft choice for Denver in when was he drafted? 2018 draft. He will forever say that he played with the late great Demarius. At least I think it's how you spell that. Yep, and now, okay, no, it wants, and capitalize it, goddammit. Late, great Demarius Thomas. Alright, we'll start there. His rookie season was alright. You look poised to break out in a big way in 2020 after a goddammit, dude, I'm struggling. After a 6 touchdown, how many yards did he have? 11-12. 6 touchdown, 1,012. The year prior. 2020, as for everyone, did not have the same plans for. Not have the same plans for Mr. Sutton as he tore his ACL within the first game. Okay, we're getting somewhere, let's see. 2021, see his return to the field, and it would take him a few years to really get back to form, but in 2024 we saw the closest thing to the old Courtland Sutton that we've seen since the injury. How many touchdowns did he score? He scored 18 touchdowns in the last 2 years. Like, he has like 1,853 yards and 18 touchdowns over the last 2 years. So, like, you want to see more progression out of him. Like, I know he's 6 years in here, or 7 years into his career, but, like, Sutton could still progress. Which is the exciting part, too. Like, I'm actually kind of hyped about that, not gonna lie. Since 2019. Makes him another cornerstone guy. It helps that he's this guy's number one target as well. Okay, so this section is basically going to go, so we're just going to graze over Sutton here a little bit, because this is like a roster overview kind of thing, and like how Denver can improve, basically. I wonder if the Jazz is cooking me here. Am I getting cooked on the Jazz copyright? We might just have to kill that, unfortunately. Might just have to kill that. I'm wondering if I'm getting cooked on copyright here. Okay, so yeah, so basically the Courtland Sutton bit is going to be the second offensive cornerstone is Courtland Sutton, second round draft choice. He will forever get to say that he played with Demaryius Thomas. His rookie season was alright, but he looked poised to break out in a big way in 2020 after a 6-touchdown, 1,012-yard season the year prior. Or no, that's an 1,100 actually. 1,112-yard season the year prior. 2020, as for everyone, did not have the same plans for Mr. Sutton as he tore his ACL within the first game. 2021 would see his return to the field, and it would take him a few years to really get back to form. But in 2024, we saw the closest thing to the old Courtland Sutton that we've seen since the injury. 1,081-yard season, his first year over 1K since 2019, makes him another cornerstone guy. So it'll like pan off of him here. It's gonna like zoom out, and then it'll be like, it really helps that he's this guy's number one. Bam. Bo Nix. Cornerstone, baby. Cornerstone. Bo Nix is that guy, pal. Bo Nix is that guy. Yes. So then it'll bounce into, hang on a minute. I gotta go find the YouTube clip of Bo getting drafted here. Where's that clip? Who announced that? That was Tony Scheffler, wasn't it? No, Tony Scheffler did the God Bless Bo Nix part. No, I just want like the announcement here. I just want the announcement. I just really want the announcement. Okay, it is going to be this. Okay. So we'll throw that YouTube link there. And then who uploaded that? That is Digital Sports Clips TV. Digital Sports Clips TV. For anyone curious, go check that video out. Go check that video out. If anyone's watching, anyways. I am doing what I said I'd do, though. I did say I would stream the writing parts. So I don't know if anyone was planning to catch this, but hopefully somebody sees it. Hopefully somebody sees it. Anyways. I'm going to change the title real fast. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that for a title. I don't really know what else to do. Okay, so yeah, once again, so the gist of the transition here, it's gonna like, I'm gonna yap about Courtland Sutton for a minute. And then when I set him in as like a cornerstone offensive piece right now for Denver, it's gonna be like, it certainly helps that he's this guy's number one target. Boosh! Bo Nix! And then it's gonna play that YouTube clip here that I threw in as like a source and like an editing resource when I get there. So then so yeah, it'll play that, and then we'll come in and we're gonna say Bo Nix was doubted from the moment he was drafted into the league. What were people saying about Bo Nix? Like, just for context here, like, I wanna capture the hating properly, because obviously Nix like dragged his nuts all over the league this year for the most part. So like, I want to see like what like the detractions were this year. Like, like, when he got drafted, it's like, I really want to see. Sports Illustrated didn't, or no, they, liked his arm strength. Never mind. What do we got? So, okay, so nobody liked his arm strength coming out of the draft, which is crazy, by the way. This is a Sporting News article, so I'll probably have to, like, cite that or something. So this is a Sporting News article. Poor reviews despite leading Denver to back-to-back wins. Okay, so what was this guy? What did this guy say? Jeez Louise. So, like, nobody liked him. what do we... Okay, so, like, what was, like, the main detraction, really? Just, like, his arm strength? Like, did they not like his arm strength? It was, like, that, and then it was, like, the quarterback, like, friendly scheme that he had in Oregon. Like, those were pretty much, like, the two big detractors against Nix. Was that nobody liked his arm strength coming out of college, and then they were mad that he played in a scheme that pandered to him when that's what you're supposed to do as a coach. So, like, okay, so, let's see. So we'll go detractors were skeptical. I spelled that wrong. About his arm strength coming out of Oregon, and many were hesitant, or many were unsure if he would translate to the NFL level, given that his college offense at Oregon was a very quarterback-friendly system. We'll just go QB-friendly system. Very QB-friendly system. Gave him easy completions on things like screens, RPOs, etc. His experience didn't we're gonna have some fun here. His experience itself, especially in the current NFL we'll go atmosphere here. Especially in the current NFL atmosphere, did not give many coaches or GMs boners. We're making a boner joke. Let's go. We're making a boner joke. We're making a boner joke. I turned my face cam off. How the fuck did I do that? What in the fuck? What did I do? What the fuck? Wait, we switched scenes, like, entirely. What did I hit? What the fuck? I switched scenes entirely. I quit. I just need to go, like, turn off all my hotkeys, dude. Like, when I'm typing, it's, like, it's so hard to, like... It's so fucking hard to, like... not accidentally hit something, and like I type fast and my fingers like miss shit, and so it's like if I misclick, like I'm cooked. if I misclick, I'm cooked. Okay, what do we got? Okay, that should be fine. Shouldn't have any more hotkeys. I should just be able to type. So yeah, okay, so basically with what we got here for the paragraph, I'm probably gonna try and find like some headlines to like kind of flick over the screen before we like zoom back out on the Google Earth thing. We can maybe go zoom in on like Oregon or something just for like emphasis. Maybe we get a comedic little boner pun image something in there, because he really wasn't giving any NFL GMs boners. Like nobody had him as like anywhere near the best quarterback in the draft, and he played like the best quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the draft. Jaden Daniels very much deserves Rookie of the Year. And of course, this is like retrospective here on the 2024 season. So we can actually come over to ESPN and just pull up his numbers for reference. And something that I've made like a really, really big point about, especially in the last video, which, I mean, if you want to check out, it's on the channel. It is on the channel right here. It is on the channel. Because I make a huge point about how much Bo Nix, like, especially in the run game, contributed. Because Bo Nix, his 400 yards on the ground were legitimately the difference between Denver being like the 16th ranked passing or rushing offense and the 31st. Like, Bo Nix was the difference between average and bottom of the barrel, bottom of the league. Like, not good. Not good. So we'll come down here and we'll say his rookie season gave a lot of fans a kick in the gut, as his first 2 weeks were, it's a good word here, were abysmal to watch. I think that's how I spell abysmal. It is. Yeah. Abysmal is the word. So, like, if I go look at his game log here. Yeah, like, that Seattle game was hard to watch. But, like, at the same time, why are you making a rookie quarterback throw 42 times? Like, what the hell? Yeah, combined there, what is that? That's like 14, 8... through 4, 384 yards, or 484 yards. No, it was 3. 384, 4 interceptions. That's wild. Let's see. First 2 weeks, loses. Losses, where he just could not get the offense going. A paltry 384 yards. Okay, this is gonna piss me off. Can throw a singular touchdown. Had 4 interceptions on the rap sheet. Through his first 2 games. Pundits were relentless because they were on Bo Nix after those first 2 weeks. They were harping on him after that. And I'm really excited for Bo here going into this next season, because he's going to have a full off season to just like digest an off season, get some more chemistry with his guys. He's going to be able to get Sean Payton's offense learned even more with a full off season. And Sean Payton has a really fucking difficult offense to learn, man. Like, he really, really does. Sean Payton's offense is not easy to learn at all. Not a singular bit. We're relentless on the struggling rookie. But a strong week 3 showing against a not so soon to be playoff bound Buccaneers team. And it was the first glimmer of hope. Actually, okay, no, I think we need the Jazz. I think we're lost without the Jazz, to be honest. I think we're cooked without the Jazz, to be honest. Hey, Perna uploaded. There you go. Free background music. Sure, we'll just listen to this. No idea what it is, but hopefully it's good. Hopefully we don't get copyright struck for it. That would be sad. And it was the first glimmer of hope on what was a huge black spot on the young 2024 season. Okay. Yet another ugly game. God damn it. Against the Jets in a That was wrapped in rain. But threw his first touchdown pass. Woohoo. First touchdown pass, woohoo. In a game where he threw for 60 fucking yards. Yeah. Yep. We love to see that. We do, in fact, love to see that. Alright, so now what do we got here? Sorry, if I get quiet and lock in, like, I'm absolutely cooking, is kind of what we're on. Pretty much coast his way into the Broncos franchise position. And for now, he is the most secure of cornerstones heading into 2025. Okay. No, I should probably add a little more context to it. Because after week 4, I mean, he threw a combined 28... like, the body of work that Bo Nix put up, like, in the back half of the season after week 4 is crazy. Because it was, like, 2 touchdown. Like, he put up 28 total, or 28 passing touchdowns in 13 games. In 13 games, Nix put up 28 touchdowns. After putting up 1 in the first 4. And I do feel like I should probably provide that context. Putting up 28 of his 29 passing touchdowns in a mere 13 games. And then what else? Because after those 13... Where did I leave my phone at? Where did I put my phone? Oh, it's right here. I need my calculator real quick. I need to calculate here. We're doing math. I know, it's evil. I'm doing math. So it's gonna be 3775 minus 138 minus 246 minus 216 minus 60. 3115. Okay. So final 13 games he threw for 3,100 yards and which included 3,115 yards, I need to specify, in that same time. So we'll take out the and because that is grammatically incorrect. To start your sentences with and, apparently. I remember learning that in my English classes. Those were very informative English classes. That was an AP class. That shit was hard. That shit was hard as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay, so we've gushed over Bo Nix a little bit. So again, yeah, so like the way the transition is gonna work, if I can figure out how to make Google Earth happen, is we're gonna go like so we're gonna gush about Garrett Bowles and go on a slight tangent. We're gonna slide over to Cortland Sutton as like the second like offensive cornerstone for Denver. That's like a safe position here, which really like the entire offensive line too is pretty much going to be safe. I think it's just like these are the three guys that like if they go anywhere, the city of Denver burns down. Basically, is kind of type shit I'm on here. So you've got it's going to be like briefly go over like Sutton's role, his history in Denver. And then it's going to be like a good thingy. He's this guy's number 1 target. It's going to do the, we're going to play the draft clip that I pulled up here that Digital Sports TV uploaded. And then we're going to gush about Bo Nix, and I mean just bust a nut about Bo Nix. Relieve our boner for Bo Nix, so to speak. And then, so it'll do that whole tangent, and then, really, like, I think there's a lot of guys, I think we'll hit, like, our first not safe at running back, because I don't see a world where anyone but, like, Estime and maybe McLaughlin keep their jobs, because Javonte's out. Like, Javonte is so gone. At the first possible opportunity, Javonte Williams is so fucking gone. And he was, by all accounts, technically the starting running back, so, like, I don't really know what else to do about that one. Maybe, though, I almost feel like I should... man, okay, I'm actually such a big, dumb, stupid idiot, because I flattened all of these down to the page before I even realized, like, hey, maybe I should make a spot for, like, the other running backs and, like, the fullback, because I was just trying to make the 11 men on offense when I already have to figure out a way to reference Michael Burton, because I wrote a whole paragraph about him as, like, a kind of joke up here, even though I would have had to mention him regardless. And then, like, okay, yeah, no, we gotta make new squares. We gotta make squares, guys. We gotta make squares. Square. I think that's roughly same size. That's a little bigger. God damn it. Why don't I just use this as the template? Am I stupid? Okay, so we'll move that. So these are going to be each of the running back positions, pretty much. And then we'll fill that in with a... Whoa, okay, no, why is that vectored to Garrett Bowles? Hang on a minute, okay. I hate vector layers. I hate vector layers. Why are you the way that you are? I'm still learning this hardware, or this software, by the way, so don't crucify me in chat because I look like a big, dumb idiot. Okay, please be nice to me. Did we not? Why is it on erase mode? I hate this. I hate learning new software. It is such a pain in the ass. But I do it for quality. Okay, so it's going to be Javonte, Jaleel, and then I can just duplicate now so I don't... so we're not, like, worrying about anything. So that'll be your... so you got Javonte, Jaleel, Audric, and then this will be Michael Burton. Because, like, I do have to focus on him there a little bit. So that's what that's gonna be. So now I need to come in and fill these white real fast. Where bucket tool, white. Even though I don't actually. Whoa! What the fuck did I just do? Oh, it's just the wrong square. Yep. Okay. It was the wrong square, and I'm a big, dumb idiot. That's what happened. I clicked the wrong square, and I am a big, dumb idiot. Okay, so, yeah, this is a mess, but you're going to have each of the running backs here, like the main three, and then you've got Michael Burton over there, so I should probably get a picture of Michael Burton. I spelled Michael right the first time. I'm better. I'm better than everybody. Let's go. There's like a good image of him in like the newer uniforms. Oh, dude. Oh, no, that's from 2023. Damn. That's from 23, not 24. There we go. That is such a big picture from NBC Sports. Oh my god. Oh, man. Yikes. Okay, I've been wondering this, like, the whole time, too. Would this look better if like I cut the player out of the shot and then just dropped him there? Like I feel like maybe like the Knicks one it would, but like the Bulls one, like you have to have the background. I feel like so like I don't want to have some cut and some not. I'll probably leave it the way it is. I'll probably leave it the way it is if I'm honest. I can honestly worry about the Michael Burton picture later. It's not that important. Needless to say, Knicks will be the Denver Broncos quarterback in 2025. Actually, no. We'll just go for the foreseeable future. This spot is completely safe. Okay. Okay. So we've gone over just in the offense. So should I, real quick, just like sweep the offensive line real quick? Because I don't think any real changes are going to be made on the offensive line, not to the starting lineup. So like, should we sweep over the rest of the offensive line and then maybe finally kind of delve into the running backs here with like Javonte Jaleel Estime? Like, chat, help me out. Help me out, chat. Whoever's in chat, do we go O-line, running backs, receivers, maybe, tight end? Like, how would you do this here? Because we've already hit Knicks, Bulls, Sutton in kind of reverse order. We went Bulls, Sutton, Knicks as like the cornerstone guys. So then it's so now we've got like the O-line's pretty safe. I think receiver's pretty safe as well. I just need to like what direction do I go next to whoever's in chat here. You get to help make the video. You get to help make the video. Hit me. We might breeze over the whole O-line, and then we'll hit the running backs, I'm thinking. So if there are no objections in chat from anybody, from whoever's sitting in there, we're going to go O-line. We're going to finish breezing over that real quick, because that I don't think is subject to much change. And then we'll talk about the one spot that I really think is getting changed. Or would it be better, like, as a viewer, would it be more enjoyable for you if I broke the pace for a minute with, like, guaranteed have nothing to do with the team next year? Or, like, would you rather I give you more assurance before I smash your mind into, or before I smash stuff into pieces right here? Like, so would you rather, hang on. So, like, I'll circle this real quick. Would we rather go, are we on eraser? Oh no, we're just coloring in white. So we'll come over here. Would we rather do the halfback room first? Or would we rather finish out the O-line? Someone in chat. Would we rather hit the running backs and knowing that they're probably going to have very little to do with the team and break the pace a little bit? Or would we rather hit the offensive line here? Like, just finish them off and say, like, yeah, you guys are probably all mostly coming back next year. Like, because Quinn's not going anywhere, okay? Quinn's not going anywhere. I don't anticipate a world where they let Ben Powers go. Mike McGlinchey shouldn't be going anywhere. So, like, really center is, like, a spot you could upgrade. But even then, I didn't think, fuck, who is our starting center? Because it wasn't Forsyth. Oh, my God, why can't I... Oh, Wattenberg. I didn't think Wattenberg was that bad. So, like, again, so the option here, do we breeze through the rest of the O-line, or do I hit the running backs? And, like, so it's basically pace break on the happy. So we'll put sad. Or we'll hit happy. Actually, we'll just do a smiley face for this. Happy or sad for the next section? Hit me here, folks. We'll make a poll. I'll make a poll out of it. I'll make a poll out of it. Stay for just a minute. We got happy. Okay, poll's in chat. Poll is down. Are we going to go the happy route with the O-line, or are we going to go the sad route and kill the running backs immediately? Poll is up. The poll is up. The poll is up if you want to look at it. That's completely up to you guys. Unless you guys just have this on as background noise on your TV, and if that's the case, completely understandable. Okay, why can't I undo? Did it like? Oh my god, did it fucking autosave or some shit? Give me my eraser. Okay, enlarge the eraser. Erase all of this. Alright, no one voted on it, and I kind of just stalled, and I probably just screwed myself on that. Oh, no, not the square. Oh, I gotta do that all again. And I'm too lazy and or stubborn to just shrink the eraser, because I'm actually just kind of a POS, not gonna lie. There we go, nice and easy. We like the eraser tool. Alright, sad route. We're going sad route. I've made the executive decision that we are going sad route. No one voted on the poll. I have decided we are going sad route. We are killing the running backs. We are killing the running backs. No more running backs. Okay. Which is wild because it's like, I've already touched on the running back room in a previous video. In my last actual, like, upload video. So really, it like... no, for the sake of the video, I do still have to touch on them. So it's gonna be, the Broncos running back room was something I wouldn't call serviceable in 2024. Here's where I'm gonna mention Bo Nix's production. Rushing attack. Finished. Would have finished 31st in the league in production, which doesn't bode well for the group. I've done a video on this already. So if you're interested in my thoughts there, feel free to check that out. Spirit of this video, we will still brush over the group. New paragraph. Javonte has not been the same since early 2022. He hasn't. I think anyways. I think that's when he got hurt. Give me Javonte Williams. Yeah, I want to say he got hurt in 2022. Yes. That was it. And then he hasn't been the same since. Which sucks. Man, that sucks. His 2021 made us all feel like we had our first real good, we'll say bell cow back, since CJ Anderson, but a shredded knee in early 2022. Sidelined, and he has never possessed the same burst, the same ability to run through guys, and what else has really been a problem with him? Like ball security, maybe? I don't know. Ball security was already kind of like weird with him. So like it kind of is what it is. And he just flat out looked slower. 2024 was pretty much more 2023. Had a lot of rough games that were, let's see, that were juxtaposed by a very slight amount of respectable performances. That's what we'll go with. That's what we'll go with. Probably going to finish cranking out the running back section, and then I'm probably going to call it a stream. I just wanted to get like a short little writing stream, like, sort of thing. It's like we're not done yet. I just want to, like... Yeah. Okay. Because, like, he had some okay games this year, which is, like, almost infuriating. Because, like, he did have a couple of okay games this year, was kind of the sad part. Like, the KC game, like, he had his burst, which against backups. Like, he had some good carries against the Chargers, but by that point, like, his role in the offense was dead. Because then he had, like, the 8 for -2. He had the 4 for 1 yard game with a touchdown, like, in all places. But then like New Orleans, he went 14 of 88, 13 of 61 against the Raiders the first time, 16 of 77. Like he had like count them 1, 2, 3, 4. Like he had 4 great games with like actual tangible amounts of carries, and then everything else was like middling at best. And then, like, by the end of the season, it's like he was already so phased out of the offense, and Sean, like, already didn't trust the run game at that point. And so it's like, I come in here, and it's, like, 2024 was pretty much 2023. A lot of rough games juxtaposed by a slight amount of respectable games. So we go look at his 2023. And it's just like, yeah, like you're bouncing between a lot of like, you had some 2-yard averages, some 3-yard averages. You have a couple of like 4s and 5s early in the year when he really was the bell cow back. And like, I hate bashing on Pookie. I hate bashing on Pookie, but he has not been the same guy. He has not been the same guy. So we'll go like with 2 straight. Oh, I already said years. Like this, under his belt, he... no, I don't like the way that sounds. Let's see. After being a guy that the offense could have been tailored towards, his post injury self is a borderline liability in the, that's a weird capital R, in the Broncos rushing attack. Javonte Williams will not be a Denver Bronco in 2025. So it'll pan from... So, like, the way it's going to go, so, like, I'm going to gush over Bo Nix. And then after I say he's completely safe, so it's going to be like, Bo Nix is completely safe. We're just going to, like, pan over with some jazz here. Or what we'll probably do is we'll probably, like, zoom out a tidge and then try and get all of like the 3 main running backs like in frame type shit, because we get all of them in frame, and then like my little generalization like there at the start works, and then that gives me the opportunity to like zoom in on each at like an individual level and be like, okay, so this is what like they did and didn't do here. Which this is still basically like a super rough draft. So like I'm gonna go in and add like Javante's numbers somewhere. So like I'll actually make myself a mental note of that. Note, add context and stats for Javante. Yeah, like I said, this is basically just like a super rough draft. And we're already at 3 pages. Well, 2.5, but that's okay. Maybe one of these streams I'll do like a reading here in like the voice I like intend to do for it, kind of thing. But yes, we are done here. We can go to Jaleel McLaughlin. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, Jaleel was like pretty okay for Denver. It was more of the same pretty much for him from 2023, but like in a better way than it was for Javante, which is crazy because he dropped off like a full yard per carry in 2024, and it was still like a really good year for him as a backup running back, even though he scored a grand total of 3 touchdowns the whole year. So yeah, so Jaleel went for, like, he kind of was the starting running back for a second, but like he wasn't. I actually might go pull up PFR. I like PFR a little more, actually. I don't know why I'm not using PFR. I might actually be a sinner. I might actually be sinning right now. So what do we got? Yeah, so here's all of his numbers. Sweet baby Jesus. Ugh. Sweet baby Jesus. I'm tired too, even though I took a nap earlier, which sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Rushing yards before contact. So he was getting contacted like a half yard earlier than he was the year before, which is wild, actually. Rushing yards before contact. That's crazy. So he was getting popped like in the hole almost immediately. And then it's like, so we get game yards. Oh, that's receiving yards. So yeah, like he had a really good game against Cleveland. Like he had some stinker performances too, but he was also like a lot more consistently like, and once again, like he wasn't a backup role, so I'm not gonna like hold it too much against him. I bet Jaleel comes in still just like as a gadget running back pretty much. Is to grace this beautiful plane a short shifty guy. God, okay, I'm hitting block here. We'll go, I believe, this clip against the Tampa Bay, or we can just say the Bucks. Against the, God, I can't spell apparently. Against the Buccaneers in week 3 is enough to show you what he's all about. He is the spark plug in a boom or bust guy that can rattle off a huge run or find himself getting squared. No, not squared. Squared's a bad word. Getting stonewalled at the line on any given play. Like, I love Jaleel. Who do the Broncos have like a free agent right now? Who are the Broncos free agents this year? Ooh, some big names. Some big names. Okay. Yikes. So, ooh, okay. So UFAs are Jones, Javonte. So, yeah, so he's gone. Ooh, damn. Okay. Burton could be gone too because you have a Nate Adkins that can do his job as well. So Burton could... God, okay. I'm gonna have to address that in the writing, so... So we'll come back up to the Burton spiel. Okay. No, Burton is a free agent in 2025. There is a chance just takes his job now. Okay, there's that note. There is that note. Ooh, Lil Jordan, he's gone. Guarantee it. Out of these guys, it's like, who's really coming back? I bet Denver goes with Zach Wilson at backup Q going into next season. Because Stidham wants to start somewhere. And I bet he gets a chance on a worse team, for sure. And then some real key guys entering contract years. Cap casualties, for sure, are definitely... would JFM be a cap casualty? Like, would they really cut JFM, like, right after trading for him? Because I feel like JFM was, like, an instrumental piece to Denver having any semblance of a run defense at times this year. I don't know. Yeah, it's just me being facetious. Alright. I think we're just gonna call this little impromptu writing stream. I just wanted to do it for fun. I thought it would be a fun little thing for me to do. We've about hit an hour. I'm gonna try and enjoy the rest of my evening before I got a lot of stuff going. So, thank y'all for watching. I will see you guys, if not tomorrow. We'll probably do a talking stream, probably Wednesday. Maybe not writing, but definitely like if they're like a loose off-season preview. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.